Well, I had it planned what I was gonna say, but all right, hey guys, welcome back for a very exciting special episode. So today we are going to be uncovering a buried headstone that might not be on the list, and we're going to restore it. And then we're going to bust out Frankenstein and we're going to reset a monument. So today is going to be excellent. Hey, today's gonna be a good episode, folks. So just so you know, I did change the channel name. It's still Lee, your boy. So instead of Lee 480 to Freedom, it is now Afterlife Restoration. All right, enough talk. Let's get some action going. Oh! Found the edges of the headstone, but I just don't want to take my pry bar and pry it out of there, cracking it in half or something. As far as I can tell right now, it all looks like it's in one piece, and that's freaking excellent. Then we're going to dig up the base right there and see what we can do with it today. Sucks. So it is definitely broken right here. You can see it going like that. Most of the stone is intact though, which is a good thing. I'm still not to the point where I want to pry her up yet. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right. So it is Elizabeth, wife of James Lester, died November 28th, 1865. You can see it's broken right here, so the base is, I'm assuming, this right here. All right, let's dig up the base. So right here, with this being broken off, the stone is just very brittle and weak. We're gonna have to use a certain epoxy that's specifically made for this. You can't just walk into Home Depot and grab it, or Lowe's, or anywhere. You have to order it online from Atlas Preservation. Little shout out right there. Then when I get that epoxy, what we're going to do is we're going to just clean up the edges real well. We're going to reset the stone, brace it up. We're probably going to put a little monument cement in there as well too, just cause. But there's not much I can do for this headstone today, but besides unearth it and clean it up, maybe reset the base back in, so when we do set the headstone, everything's there. And we're going to clean the headstone up too while we're here. Why not? All right. So upon further inspection, we are most definitely missing a piece of this headstone. So before I get any farther into the cleaning of this headstone, we're gonna poke around a little bit. So there is another headstone over here with some fragments on it that don't belong to that headstone. Let's see if we got a piece of the missing puzzle over there. Well, there's a lot of fragments of headstones around everywhere, but I don't think those one actually match. Never mind. All right, let's go treasure hunting. So we're looking for a piece with the age, that how old she was when she died. Oh boy. Okay, I think I disturbed this poor lady's grave quite enough. I can't find the missing piece, but I took a look at something else. Oh, there's smudge. I was taking a look at another headstone right next to hers, and it don't quite match up with the other one. I have a theory. I'll show you what I mean. So this and these two pieces definitely don't line up. You see how this one's a little wider, and this is possibly some writing right here. This one doesn't have any writing. Even when you flip it over, it won't make sense because there'd be writing on opposite sides. So my theory is this is a missing piece we are looking for. So I just spent about 20 minutes excavating for maybe the piece just laying 3 feet away the whole time on the surface. Let's find out. I am a genius. I am just, well, we're gonna clean the stone now and to see if indeed it is a match. Right now it looks like I just wasted about 20 minutes of my time. Let's find out. I got one hell of a hole to fill in now, so while my vinegar and water solution is sitting on the headstone doing its thing, I'm going to fill the tunnel to China back up. So it is safe to say we found our missing piece. Yeah, it was only laying a couple feet away on the surface, But one thing while I was cleaning it, I did find something very important. We can't just epoxy this together right away, and I will show you why. So there is a crack running along here. Now when we flip it over to look at the other side, if the crack goes all the way through, we need to do just a little bit more prep. Then we just can't glue it right back together, because that'll crack all the way through eventually. That spot is going to be a lot weaker than the epoxy, and we're going to have to come back, use more materials, more epoxy to repair it, and it could do a lot more damage to the headstone once it finally gives away. So I got some more research to do on that. I'm trying to do this the correct, proper way. I just have not came across this before. So I'm gonna consult with the old experts on YouTube. But let's flip it over, clean the other side, get this prepped, so when I get my epoxy in the next week or two, we'll know what to do. Okay, so that crack doesn't run all the way through, but they got stress cracks all along here. They don't completely go all the way through. So we just have to be exceedingly careful once we mount everything in. I have the feeling the stone is probably going to break again in the future, just with all the cracks it has on it. I mean, it's 1865, do the math, it's, you know, 150 some years old, I reckon. More than that. What year is it? 2025. So 1965 would be 100. And 40 plus 20, 165-year-old headstone. Yeah, it's probably gonna break again. But you know, doing something to it's better than nothing, I reckon. So we're just gonna wait till we have the right epoxy for it, and we're gonna go for there. From there, we're gonna go from there. Take 28. And once we get the epoxy and everything, we're gonna come back. We're gonna bring in some fresh gravel. We're gonna level out, reset the base, and then we can reset the headstone after. I probably want to glue the headstone back together first before I set it on its base. We'll see. There's a lot to learn. We're just starting off together. Thanks for watching. So it is going to be about that time to bust out good old Frankenstein. If you guys don't know who Frankenstein is, you're about to find out. He's my favorite toy in my arsenal. So this is Frankenstein, my pride and joy. The reason why I call him Frankenstein is because I built him out of the best metal I could find in the scrap bin at work. So I got an electric winch. I got a little marine battery for it. This winch is capable up to 2,000 pounds, and I'm able to rock that top of the monument back and forth, so I'm guessing probably around 700 pounds, which this winch is more than rated for. Now, before we can start having fun with Frankenstein, there's a few things we need to do first. We need to level out this base so the monument don't slide back off again one day. And then we gotta wash the surface of the base, prepare it for the cement and the industrial putty that we're gonna put on it, so this monument can last another 150 years. Probably going to take out this stump right here and right there first, and then we're going to bring in the crushed gravel, prop this base up, get that crushed gravel packed under it, and then we can play with Frankenstein. As you can see, we need to level her off about a whole inch and a half. Alright, we're wasting daylight. Let's get to it. That was a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, now that we got the hole dug, the floor jack fits in there, now it's time to jack her up and get her level. Ow. It's always nice to kneel on these things. So we're gonna stick some rocks down back here, dig under here a little bit. Gonna push some crushed gravel up under this monument. And place some of this foundation right back. Alright, now we got leveled, got some foundation in there. As you see, I put a couple of big boulders, plus packed in all the crevices with crushed gravel. Probably gonna tamper that in a little bit harder, and then we're gonna prep the surface, and then we're gonna give Frankenstein some action. Okay, you can't be too careful now. You got the tripod tied off. Because this is a heavy son of a gun. This is definitely the tripod's limit. After this, we are taking Frankenstein back to the machine shop and rethinking a few things. But for right now, it's what I got. And I don't shy away from a challenge. Let's get to it. Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's mix up our industrial putty here. So it's a two-part chemical base, just like mostly everything else in this type of work. We gotta mix these two together pretty damn well. This might take a minute. You gotta mix it up so that basically it all blends into one color. Then we're gonna break it up into fours. putting one on each side closer to the center. Then we're going to lay a board across, set the monument man on the board, and then put in our monument cement. You definitely want to wear gloves when you're doing this. I can already feel it heating up, and I haven't even mixed it all the way yet. Can't imagine what it'll do to your skin. But don't worry, this stuff is quite literally made for this. I'm filming the whole time. I didn't realize I wasn't filming the whole time. This is why I need a cameraman. We got it up. Oh boy, you probably didn't want to see that anyways. That was a little nerve-wracking. Luckily, I got my father here with me. He was just being an observer because he's not insured to do this like I am, and I'm the professional. And yeah, it was, hey, it's up here. That's all you need to know. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm gonna adjust my tripod so it's straight up and down, so when I put the cement under it, all we gotta do is just lift straight up, set her back down right onto the cement. Let's get to her. Well, guess what just died?
Battery.
Yep. There's a lot of weight.
Right.
So Frankenstein just died on me, so we're gonna have to do this Amish style now. I don't feel comfortable using a pry bar, so we're gonna be using a lot of manpower. Hey, you know what? The guy got it up here. He can rest now. So I guess I still kind of want to leave this as a safety net though.
Wait. Disconnect your battery.
Yeah?
I have jumper cables. Let's jump it to the van and charge it up.
Okay. Look at that. Bring your father to work. So his plan is to recharge my battery using his van. He's got jumper cables, and then Frankenstein can have a pulse again. It's alive! Good idea, Pops.
You think?
This is not a how-to video whatsoever. If anything, this is what not to do. Definitely don't try this at home. Consult as many professionals as you can. Just because you watch something on YouTube don't make you an expert in the field. Alright. So I hope you enjoyed that video. You know, it's not every day people can make themselves look like jackasses in front of 2 million people watching YouTube every day. But we're going to get out of here and check out our new website, afterliferestoration.com. We will be selling merchandise on there. We'll be selling my services. You know what I mean. It's time to get out of here. I had a fun, fulfilling day. And, you know, stop by for the next episode. Who the heck knows what we're going to get ourselves into. Alright, thanks. And I'll see you later.